Happy Memorial Day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Chicago Conservative. If you are a new viewer, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, then thank you guys for coming back. I really appreciate it. And if you don't subscribe, you gonna be caught in Ashley Biden's diary, guys. And you don't want that, okay? Because it's some bad stuff in there, okay? But let's just get right to this video. I don't really know how old this video is, but it's crazy and we need to talk about it, guys, because I got some things I need to say on this. So there was an employee that was working at Jack in the Box, and I believe a customer complained about not having curly fries, guys. That's gonna be a key point later in the story, okay? He didn't get his curly fries, right? So I guess he threw some ice or something at the employee, and then the employee threw something back, and then, you know, they get the exchanging and all this. But then, guys, the employee gets her gun out of her bag, points the gun at the car, and shot at the car twice, guys. Now, let this be known. This man had his wife and his baby in the car. And they did all of this over some curly fries? Come on, man. When are black people really gonna wake up? You guys are doing this over some junk. Some Jack in a Box? Like, are you serious? But anyways, guys, the worst part about this story is that they charged this lady and she received no jail time. Yes, that is attempted murder if you shoot at somebody. But she received no jail time. She got 1 year. And I believe it was probation. 1 year probation, guys. Yes, this is what the Democrats are allowing nowadays. But if you guys don't believe me, take a look for yourselves. Absolutely ridiculous.
It shows a fast food worker spiraling out of control over an order of curly fries, and now the alleged victim is suing. It's almost hard to believe, but Anthony Ramos said that he was at this Texas Jack in the Box back in 2021 when he realized his fries were missing. Well, after arguing through the window, you see one of the employees throw condiments and then lean through the window, firing her gun at Ramos.
We're not going to go anywhere to speak to the man because it's unacceptable. And then that's when the lady came from the back and it really escalated.
You've seen the video. She's aiming. She's leaning. She's not just going up in the air trying to scare people.
The employee eventually pled guilty to deadly conduct and completed her court-assigned work. The lawsuit names her and the Jack in the Box and seeks $250,000 in damages.
So you mean to tell me, instead of getting this guy his curly fries, you get your gun out of your bag and shoot at this man while he is driving away? You ain't shooting in the air like the guy said. You are shooting at him. You are pointing your gun at him. So that is attempted murder, lady. And that is also for the dumbass Democrats that don't know what attempted murder is. Like, what are you guys doing nowadays? You guys are releasing illegal immigrants when they harass cops. You guys are letting sickos on the streets when they assault women. Now you guys are basically letting people who basically just tried to kill someone while they're at work 1 year probation? What is going on, man? You guys are gonna cause. You guys ever seen the movie The Purge? It's finna be The Purge in a minute if these people don't get it together. Because if y'all got employees shooting at customers over curly fries, it's time for Jesus to come back, man. I ain't gonna lie, because it ain't never that deep. It is never this deep. And this is what our tax dollars go to the justice system that allows these crazy ass people back on the streets, people who are shooting customers that are coming there to get their food. What is going on, man? Like, look, man. And then people always wonder, oh, why are we never respected? Because black people kill more black people than white people. White people get shot back cops more than black people. And this shows it. Like, bro, we do this to ourselves. We are doing this to ourselves, and this is absolutely pathetic. Some curly fries, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all don't even need curly fries in the black community, honestly. if I'm going to drop a real statistic, if I'm going to drop a real statistic for you guys, 80% of Americans are obese. Like 90% of death in America is freaking heart disease. Like, do you guys really think you need a large curly fry on the side? What's wrong with a bowl of fruit or something? What's wrong with some water? Why can't you guys start making your own food? That is another problem. Like, just make your own food. You don't have to eat out every day. Like, that is just some, man, bro. Getting shot at over some curly fries when you're supposed to be trying to enjoy a meal with your family. This dude, baby, was in the car and she didn't spend one time behind bars. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I think it was another incident where a guy got shot at another Jack in the Box. I think he got shot in the hand or something like that. Let's just take a look at that, because these people are just crazy over food nowadays.
Dipping sauce led to an employee being shot outside of a fast food restaurant. It happened outside of the Jack in the Box on Aldine Mail Road in North Harris County on Thursday night.
Well, the 19-year-old employee says the initial dispute had nothing to do with him. He spoke only to our ABC 13 reporter Patrina Adger, who is outside the restaurant with his story. Patrina.
Alexander Villanueva says he had just clocked out and didn't have anything to do with the initial argument. According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, those customers were in this drive-thru, and when they wanted to order a little more extra buttermilk ranch sauce, they had to pay for it, and they didn't like that they had to do that. That's when they pulled to the front of the store and got into a confrontation with Alexander.
Why they trying to get beef with me, you know? Like, I had nothing to do with it.
Alexander says the car with several women inside pulled around to the front of the store.
I'm not trying to get cause trouble in front of my job premises, you know? So I told them to go to the side. And then as soon as we were to the side, they were trying to run me over.
He says he threw his drink at the car as the women drove off, but says they made a U-turn coming back into the parking lot.
I threw my food.
Alexander admits he didn't exactly try to defuse the situation, even when Jack in the Box employees saw one of the women waving a gun.
If you're gonna pull it out, shoot me. I ain't scared to die. Shoot me. So she had pulled the trigger the first time and nothing came out.
That's when he says a woman in the passenger seat.
She loaded the gun, and then that's when she pulled the gun and struck my hand.
He says one bullet went through his hand, shattering the knuckle. The suspects later speeding off.
They're just complete idiots, you know. I'm just hoping that police do their job.
Absolutely ridiculous, guys. Imagine you waking up in the morning, getting something to eat, and getting shot at by the cashier because she didn't get your order right. How, what nerve do you have to where you're, and this just stuff happens everywhere. This happened at every Popeyes. This happened at, bro, this is just getting ridiculous, bro. And it's I'm gonna be honest, man, I don't really find Chris Rock to be funny, but he made one joke, and I swear this is true as day, man. There are two types of black people out here, guys. There are African Americans, and there's niggas, y'all. Y'all have to know the difference at this point. These that y'all see that be doing all this crazy stuff, these are niggas. These ain't black people, African Americans that's trying to do good in life. These are niggas. Come on, man. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Should somebody be getting shot over some curly fries? And then the perpetrator not spending one day in jail? Don't let these mugshots fool y'all, guys. Just because somebody got a mugshot don't mean they finna be behind. They finna do 20 years. Okay, that's what she's supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing 20 to life. If you're shooting at a car with a kid inside and a wife, are you serious? Man, get him out of here, man. She belongs in Ashley's bite, and she belonged in Ashley Biden's diary for sure. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. I'll see you guys next time. Tune into the next video, and I'm out. Peace.